welcome to Storytime with me, Journee. Today, we're going to read my first Read and Learn Bible. The story of creation. God made the earth and the sun. He made the moon and the stars. God made all the animals and plants that live on earth. He made man and woman. God looked at all he had done, and it was very good. The story of Noah. Noah was a good man. God told Noah to build a big boat. He told Noah to get 2 of every kind of animal on the earth. The boat was big enough to hold them all. A storm came. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. And the earth was flooded. When the storm stopped, Noah sent a dove to find dry land. The boat landed on top of a mountain. The water was gone. A rainbow appeared. And the sky, it was a sign from God. Noah's family and the animals left the boat. God had saved them from the flood. The story of Moses. A woman had a baby boy. The baby was in great danger. His mother had to save him. She put him in the basket and took him to the river. The king's daughter found the basket. The young princess cared for the baby as her own. She named him Moses. Moses grew up to be a strong man. He became a shepherd. Then God spoke to Moses. He told Moses to save his people. They were slaves to a cruel king. God's people ran away from the king. Moses led them across the desert. They came to the sea. God made the sea open up so that the people could cross. God's people were free. They thanked Moses, their great leader. David and Goliath. Goliath was a giant. He came to fight God's people. The soldiers did not want to fight Goliath. He was too big and strong. But a boy named David was not afraid. God had blessed David and made him very brave. David stood before the giant. Goliath. He said, "I have come to fight you in the name of God." He threw a stone at Goliath. The stone hit the giant right in the middle of his forehead. He would never bother the people again. David was a hero. Daniel and the Lions. Once there was a man named Daniel. Daniel had faith in God. The king liked Daniel and gave him an important job. But other men were jealous of Daniel. The jealous men wanted to get rid of Daniel. They made him go into a pit with hungry lions. Daniel was in the pit all night long. He prayed to God. The next day, Daniel came out of the pit. The lions had not eaten him. Daniel's faith in God had saved him. Jesus is born. Mary lived in the town of Nazareth. God sent an angel to her. The angel had wonderful news for Mary. She would be the mother of God's own son. It was time for the baby to be born. Mary and her husband, Joseph, had to travel to the town of Bethlehem. There was no room for Mary and Joseph at the inn. They had to stay in the stable. The baby was born there. They named him Jesus. When he was born, a bright star shone in the sky. The shepherds and the wise men. That night, angels came to some shepherds in the fields. They told the shepherds about the baby, who was Christ the Lord. The shepherds came to worship Jesus. Some kings from the east saw the star. They followed it to Bethlehem. They bowed to the baby Jesus. They gave him gifts. Jesus does God's work. God had sent Jesus to earth to do good for all people. When Jesus grew up, he told everyone about the power and goodness of God. He told them that God loved them. One day, a woman followed Jesus. She was very sick. She touched Jesus' coat. Jesus turned around. He blessed the woman. All at once, she felt better. She was not sick anymore. A man who was blind came to Jesus. Jesus touched his eyes with mud. Now the man could see. The sick woman and the blind man were healed because of their faith in God and Jesus. Jesus and the little children. One day, people brought their little children to see Jesus. Some men tried to send the children away. But Jesus loved everyone, big and small. He told the children to come to him. Jesus blessed the children. He will always be our friend. The end.
Hi, Journee.
Hi, Dad.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Wow, well, today you read an awesome book, probably one of the best books ever known to man.
Yep. And is a great man who loves all of us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Bible. It's Jesus.
Jesus, yes.
Yep, you already know that already because some people try to send the children away.
Well, that was towards the end of the book,
Yeah.
yes. This was a little bit longer than some of the stories that you read, but it was fun and it had great illustrations, or also known as pictures, right?
Yeah, see the pictures?
Yeah. So this is a book that you read with Mommy a lot, right?
Yeah.
And do you read books like this with Mima also when you go to school?
She doesn't really have this book.
No, not that one?
Uh-uh.
Okay, Mima has a bigger Bible, right?
Yeah. She got the one that I have, like the big book one, like the blue and big book one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's the Bible one.
So how did you like these stories? Do you have a favorite story in this book?
Yep. I like a favorite story, and I really love it.
Okay, which one?
The story of creation.
Is that because
Yeah.
is that because the book is open to the story of creation right now? Is that why you like that one the most?
Yeah, because I like the earth, I like the skies.
Okay. Well, that's awesome that you would like that story.
Yep.
All right. And would you recommend reading that other kids read this book as well?
Yes, because I just love this book so much.
Okay. Well, I see that you love it a lot. You can't seem to put it down. All right. Well, I want to say that you did a great job reading this book. And why don't you go ahead and say, well, first of all, would you recommend this book to other kids out there watching Storytime with Journee right now?
Yes.
And how many thumbs up are you giving it?
2 thumbs up.
That's awesome.
But if you come with me and put your thumbs up, make 4. So I give 4 thumbs up.
Oh, if you borrow mine.
Yeah.
No problem. All right. Well, again, you did a wonderful job, and I just want to say that Mommy and I are very proud of you and the great job that you've been doing. And today, when I logged onto your site or to your YouTube page, you know what I saw?
What?
I saw that you actually got another subscriber today. So now you have a total of 60 subscribers.
Yeah, they really love my books.
They really love your books, and they love your reading of those books as well. So you're doing a great job, and it's getting better and better every week.
Yep. How about if they like this book, it would be 70.
Well, I would love to see 10 more people click that subscribe button. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But for now, we have to go because it's almost time for you to go to bed. So why don't you go ahead and say bye-bye to the boys and girls?
Bye, boys and girls. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe.